Ashawo nurse.
In the days when St. Gabriel Memorial Hospital still smelled of antiseptic and secrets, there walked a woman whose shadow entered the ward before her body did. Her name was Nurse Promise. But nobody called her that. They called her Nurse Pro. Not because she was the most obedient nurse. Not because she was the most careful. But because she knew exactly what she was doing. Nurse Pro was a plus-size woman, heavy where men feared to look and bold where women learned to watch. Her hips announced her arrival before her footsteps. Her waist curved like a question no man wanted to answer honestly. Even married men struggled. She did not rush when she walked. She allowed the world to look. And the world did. In the male ward, drips slowed. Monitors beeped off rhythm. Men forgot pain. At first, it was subtle. A wife would be sitting beside her husband's bed, peeling oranges, when Nurse Pro would enter. Suddenly, the husband's eyes changed. His breathing shifted. His tongue brushed his lips without thinking. One woman, Mama Sod, noticed it clearly. She paused mid-peel. "Why you they look nice like goat they look salt?" she asked sharply. The man blinked, embarrassed. "Oh, I just did grit." But his eyes betrayed him. Another day, Nurse Pro bent slightly to adjust a drip. Her back faced the room. Her husband raised 2 fingers unconsciously, a silent sign, fast and foolish. Nurse Pro did not turn. But her shoulder lifted slightly. She had seen it. The wife saw it too. "Wetin be that?" the woman hissed. The man stammered. "Nothing, cramp." That was when whispers began. Nurse Pro did not chase strong men. Men who walked confidently bored her. But men who depended on her. Men who needed help to sit, to eat, to stand. Those ones stirred something dark and quiet inside her. She once said jokingly to a cleaner, When man's strong, him pride too loud. But when him weak, him so they naked." The cleaner laughed nervously. She didn't understand the joke. Care became attention. Attention became closeness. Closeness became opio. Always quiet. Always hidden. And when a man healed, Nurse Pro changed. Cold,
strong,
distant.
your family.
"You done okay now. Focus on your family." Men begged. She moved on. Women in the ward began to complain. "This nurse too they smile with married men. Why my husband they behave like person wey see masquerade?" But Nurse Pro laughed. "No, my body God give me. Make I cover arm." Her confidence was loud. Too loud. Every 2 weeks, a pastor came to pray for patients. He was not dramatic. No shouting. Just eyes that saw beyond uniforms. One afternoon, he stopped Nurse Pro in the corridor. He studied her quietly.
Young woman,
he said, "You carry temptation like perfume." She scoffed. "Pastor, no hospital be this, no be church." He nodded. "Stop whatever you they do with patients. Because warning they gentle, judgment no they gentle." She laughed. "Pastor abeg, go pray for sick people." She walked away. Hips swaying. The pastor watched her go. And sighed. From that day, wives watched more closely. They noticed how husbands forgot pain when Nurse Pro entered. How eyes followed her movement. How hands clenched bedsheets. One woman whispered to another, "If beauty be snake, this one fit swallow marriage." They laughed nervously. But fear had entered the ward. In the riverside quarter of the town lived a woman people greeted carefully. Her name was Mman Ko. She was not loud. She was not dramatic. But water respected her. Old women whispered, "That woman no be ordinary." Children were warned not to play near her path at night. And this woman's husband, Nkiru, fell sick. Not sudden sickness. Not accident. A sickness that drained strength slowly, as if something was drinking him from inside. His legs weakened. His voice thinned. They brought him to St. Gabriel Memorial Hospital. And destiny assigned him to Nurse Pro. When Nurse Pro entered the ward and saw Nkiru, something passed through her eyes. Not love. Recognition. "Good evening, sir," she said softly. He tried to sit up. Failed. She touched his shoulder to help him. Her fingers paused 1 second too long. Her lips curved. Inside her chest, something stirred. Weak, but deep, she thought. Mman Ko visited daily. She sat quietly, watching. She noticed the way her husband's eyes followed Nurse Pro. Not boldly, like a man under spell. She noticed how, when Nurse Pro bent to check his drip, his breathing changed. Once, without thinking, his tongue touched his lips slowly. Mman Ko paused mid-prayer. She said nothing. But water inside her shifted. Nurse Pro became overly attentive. Too gentle. Too present. Other nurses noticed. "Why you dey always dey his side?" one asked jokingly. Nurse Pro smiled. "No serious case." The joke ended there. Opiu followed care. Quiet. Hidden. Nkiru improved rapidly. Doctors were surprised. "This man dey heal fast, oh." Mman Ko nodded politely. But at home, she noticed something was missing. Her husband's spirit felt borrowed. One night, she asked calmly, "Who dey touch you when I know dey?" The man froze. Silence answered. That was enough. Mman Ko went to the river before dawn. She did not cry. She did not beg. She knelt. She spoke. Water listened. When she returned, she carried nothing visible. But her shadow felt heavier. The next day at the hospital, she asked politely, "Nurse, make I rub him leg small?" Nurse Pro smiled confidently. "No wahala." Mman Ko massaged slowly. Lovingly. Her lips moved without sound. The walls listened. The river followed her fingers. That night, Nurse Pro came again. She left satisfied, laughing softly to herself. Another one dawn enter pocket. She slept. Before dawn, she woke with a scream. Her legs were clenched together. Locked. She tried to move. Pain shot through her body. Her bladder burned. She stood. Fell. She hopped. Too late. Warm shame spread. The smell followed immediately. Jesus! Wetin be this? Neighbors rushed her. Back to the same hospital. Nurse Pro lay on the bed. Helpless. The ward went silent. Nurses avoided her eyes. Her body began to change. Skin roughened. Curves flattened. A foul smell clung to her no matter how much they cleaned. Men turned away. Some whispered, "No her be this." Then the pastor entered. He stopped abruptly. Stared. Then sighed deeply. "No you." Her eyes widened. Shame crushed her chest. "Pastor, help me." He shook his head slowly. "I warned you before." Tears rolled. "I no say e go reach like this." He replied quietly. "Judgments no dey explain itself." He prayed briefly. Then said, "God don't forgive your eyes. But this matter, it don't enter root." And he left. Days passed. Weeks. Nurse Pro remained. Ugly. Smelly. Forgotten. Unmarried. In her 30s. Once admired. Now avoided. Some say Mman Ko never returned. Some say one night, Nurse Pro vanished. only smell remained. Till today, nurses say when a caregiver abuses power, a cold wind passes. And a whisper follows. No do like Nurse Pro. Moral lessons. 1. When warning comes gently, listen, because punishment never jokes. 2. Power over the weak is not pleasure, it is a test, and many fail it. And with that, our story comes to a close for today. If you enjoyed the journey we just shared, and if these stories brighten your day, there are a few simple things that truly help this small channel keep going. Subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't miss the next chapter. A like on the video lets us know we are heading in the right direction. And if you know someone who might enjoy this type of story, a share is a wonderful compliment. Thank you so much for watching, for your kindness, and for being here.